Hi there. Oop, almost speak to Mike again. It's always when I start up. So, yeah, like I said, I put the next game to vote. We're going to go through every game on that poll in the order it ended up in. The last three are a three-way tie. I'm going to have to figure out what to do about that, but that is a future me problem. Meanwhile, I'm just really glad to have this because I've been looking... I really want to stream a more traditional RPG as I've been doing more action-y stuff the whole time. Create a new adventure log. I made this as a test just like a few minutes ago. And yes, it asked for a name and I put in a name. Oh. Here, let's just get rid of that. I might as well just give my name. We're not going to do Draconic Quest stuff. That's kind of a second playthrough thing, so... I proceed with my own name, yes. I'm not muted. There is no way I'm... There we go. Can you hear me now? Give me a moment. Forward! There we go. The mic is being a bit sensitive again. Hi, Alex. Whoa, okay. Come on. Play nice with me, Mike. Come on. Okay. Okay, I'm about to test something real quick. What happens when I do this? Okay, wait. I'm about to test something real quick. Okay. I just heard myself through stream. This is more than a little weird, but... Let me just double check real quick. Testing, 1, 2, testing. Let me just double check real quick. Testing, 1, 2, testing. Yeah. Also, excuse me if you heard that loop around. I turned the, I have my stream in the background. I just turned it on for a moment to see if I'd hear myself. I did. Actually, let me check something. I just gotta check one more thing. Actually, let me check something. I just gotta check. Yeah, I can hear the music too, so everything should be getting through. Anyway, this is... I'm actually half tempted, but... No, we're gonna go to 3D. Maybe sometime later, like after beating the game before I move on, I will do a little bit of 2D mode just to see what... Somewhere during this game, I will play a little bit of 2D mode. Oh, I can change the way the world works whenever I want by visiting a church. So, yeah. Maybe if I end up doing some grinding or something later on, I will flip it to 2D just to see what it's like. But for now... Hi, RPG fan. Yeah, it's going to be in English. Keep things as default. Yeah, I've noticed my chat is like that. I don't know how to fix it. I swear I've been rescaling it properly, and it just decides, let's be squashed anyway. One of these days I gotta look at it, maybe like over the weekend or something. As long as it's not utterly broken, I'm not super worried, but it is a little weird. Meanwhile, game. I should shut up now so it can do its thing. That's actually, I'm pretty sure what I've been doing. It's just after I rescale it, it gets a little squished. I might, again, maybe tomorrow or something, because I don't stream then, I will try resetting it. Maybe it'll just work this time, I don't know.
This child, he is the one?
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Okay, just let me do that real quick. I will note I couldn't really adjust the volume. I tried to adjust the volume in game by starting a new file, and then I adjusted the sound a bit, and it didn't take, so I have to adjust it through OBS. Alex! So, yeah, the good news is this game is very tolerant of me tabbing. It doesn't mute or anything, so it's pretty easy for me to poke my head out and make some adjustments if I need to. Reminder, I have only one monitor. The only reason I can see chat right now is it's on my phone. Yeah, but since I already since it only seems to keep the adjustments in game, it's best if I just let it roll and adjust it via the OBS slider. That way, even when because I usually idle on the title screen for my waiting music. Okay, Alex, you were off slightly. It's a little less Anakin, a little more Moses.
Oh my. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Several years later.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver.
Did I tell I mustn't have. Oh well. I'll see if I can fix that a little later.
Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there. Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
So let me just... Where's the button? There we go. I want to go to miscellaneous. I want to do a system settings check. Audio settings. Yeah, we're going to leave this alone because with the way the game handles volume, it's better for the stream if I just adjust it in OBS. What else was there, though? I swear there was something else. There we go. I want to autoplay the voiced stuff, so we don't run into problems of me for getting distracted and forgetting to press A. Or pressing A too soon or anything else. Just let it roll. I think the special rewards is all cheat stuff. Maybe if we get later into the game, I'll pop it, but for now, I'd rather not. Like, I will note one thing I'm not big on is, and you get this in some, Japanese-made games, is where you, wait, let this finish, I'll talk about it.
Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh. Ah! Monsters! They're coming this way.
You know, I made my stream title as a joke, but I wasn't expecting it to come true so fast. Anyway, backing up to what I said earlier, I'm not a big fan of cheat DLC. Like, it's common in some Japanese-made games where the special reward is a crap ton of currency and maybe not the most powerful equipment, but powerful enough to basically trivialize a lot of the opening game. It's like, nah, I'd rather not take the shortcut. Nothing to it. Oh, hi.
Crikey, I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
But first, anything interesting over here? Humble folks of Cobblestone, great land, spirits, hearth, and home. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. They're still using some of the old sounds. That's a cute touch. This seems to go nowhere, but maybe there's something to be had. So let's give it a quick look. Okay, extra meds. Always nice. More monsters, but I don't think they've spotted you yet. You should sneak up and try and surprise them. Okay. Oh, yeah. For reference, the first Dragon Quest game I ever played was 3 on the Game Boy Color. It was amazing, by the way.
Fight some more! Get him! Crikey!
And one thing I like about this game is that
You can do it!
while it has changed over the years and tried all sorts of stuff, like this game, you'll see we have skill trees and like, it has stuck very hard to its roots. Like, there is stuff here going way back. which is pretty impressive, because I don't think even Final Fantasy could really claim that. They turned into a series of action RPGs.
Here you go. Go on.
Also, I'll note, I had this on Switch before I re-brought it on PC, and damn does this look good.
Phew. I'm so proud of you.
I brought it on Switch because we didn't have Definitive Edition on PC, and then Definitive Edition reached Steam, went on sale for a good price, and okay, let's get it moved to PC. Okay, I can still hit them even if they saw me.
Go on. You can do it. Get him. Crikey. Fight, and fight some more. Go on. Phew.
You know what? Might as well take that bite. We almost ran into it. Okay, if he's going that way, we go this way and check what's probably a dead end. You know, you think he could just open it and look inside? Looks like that's all there is for us. Hello. Well, that's kind of pointless.
Go on. Go on. You can do it. Get him. Fight, and fight some more. Go on. Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think? Help! Help me! What? Cole? Quick! You have to help him! It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Okay, if that's the case, I'll probably just let it go anyway.
Watch out! Crikey. Here you go.
Yeah, okay, I can actually do damage. Thank you, game.
Go on! You can do it! Crikey!
Well, this is the one that's almost... Could I hit, please?
Fight, fight, and fight some more!
I think I can only hit if they're actually paralyzed.
Don't give up!
Actually, wait. I'm being stupid. Light him up. I forgot I learned a spell.
Go on! You can do it! Get him!
Well, there goes all my MP.
Well done!
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey.
Are you playing through
You
this
really
yourself?
have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Just these vines to climb and you'll nearly be there. Don't go losing your grip. Oh, I was right. I'm pretty sure we're in the clear now since we got rid of those two. Oh, right at endgame. I will know. I am going to go into post-game on this one. Probably not like the super bosses or anything, but I'm told the story actually ends in post-game, which is a little weird. This way to the top. Watch your step. Not much further now. Keep close to the cliffs, and don't let your nerves get the better of you. That's just telling me I can do stuff when I see that icon. I have the PS2 version of 8. Played a chunk of it. It was fun.
Here we are at last.
Should get the Switch version of 1. I only got the Switch version of 3.
It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that? Help me! Help!
I mean, if you're trying to stop me buying 3, it's a little too late. By like a month.
We're alive.
And we made fried chicken.
How? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen. Look, the mark on your hand. Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore.
I have 9. 9 was fun.
Wow! Look!
I have Treasure Hunters on PC and Builders 2. Some point I should get Builders 1. Also on Switch I have Monsters.
And on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
So I guess we just completed our tour of the tour. Anything up here? Nothing up here. Hey! Not sure what I do with that. They're letting me skip the backtracking. Thank you, game. Excuse me. Yeah, I toured up the place well. Thanks for bringing Cole back safely, Sandy. Good girl. Knew you could do it. The lightning struck the Toro. I must confess I feared for your safety, but it seems that you escaped unharmed. Truly must give thanks to the Spirit of the Land, who watches over us all. Here we are.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you. Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece.
Oh yeah, this has been very well
There's no
done
doubt
voice acting
about
so
it,
far.
The spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view?
I
from
played the
top?
opening parts of this in Switch, so I know it
It was wonderful.
later.
I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
Anyway, I was about to say, I played through the opening parts of this on Switch at least. Some of the things they did in English in this is a bit nuts. You'll see. And that's our first achievement for basically finishing the tutorial. I think this is an item shop. I don't really have much money and I don't want anything right now. We should talk to things in red. So ceremony's all done? Congratulations. Now, don't tell me you've forgotten where you live in all the excitement. Just follow the paving stones. You'll soon find your way back. Oh, you must be tired of forgetting that. You should head home and put out your feet up. Okay, what I want to do is, I wanted to make a save now, while we can finally do that. Not in here. I think we have to keep going to the end of the line. Yep, there's Sandy. And there's something on that roof, but I wouldn't know how to get at it.
Oh! Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up.
Yeah, it's the one that...
wasn't too much
I'll talk about it in a bit. I don't want to talk over this.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tor, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here, this belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tor. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
Reincarnation of the Luminary. Karn tries his hardest to sleep, but he's too confused by everything he's learned, and excited about his coming trip. Eventually... So to talk a little bit about what I kind of poked at earlier, yeah, the game has changed and tried stuff over the years. 3 has you build your own party, including picking classes. 5 is basically Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. Or, I guess more accurately, you could say it's Dragon Quest Monster Zero. And yeah, they'll try stuff in spin-offs, like Builders is basically What If Dragon Quest, but also Minecraft. But particularly with the mainline games, they have stuck very hard to their roots, despite how insanely old this is. They've pretty much always been traditional turn-based RPGs, and there's ideas here you could readily trace back to, like, the very first game. And like I said, by comparison, even like Final Fantasy, the other real old guard in RPGs, yeah, last I heard, 16 has gone total action combat. So, in fact, there's arguments with some that turn-based is dead, so to see them really sticking to it is just, wow. And again, that's why I had this on the list. I really wanted to play it, and I like that. Not only am I playing an RPG from a very, very well-known series, but I did always want to play through a good turn-based RPG. So here we are, basically getting 2 birds with 1 stone. I see a pink dot. We should go talk to it. Oh yeah, this is, like I said, this is one of the old guard. In fact, I think it even predates Final Fantasy, which is the other people would have put forward for Eastern-made RPGs.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh?
I have a little more to say after this.
You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing. I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star, and he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye. old friend.
Exhausted after his long day, Karn finally falls into a restless slumber. Then morning comes. Lay it on me, Alex! Oh, man. I should maybe throw... I've been tempted to throw Arcanum on the list. I probably should. Actually, I should check at some point. I might have put it into that big
Just
spreadsheet
look at
already.
You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
I will note, the biggest thing in Arcanum, though, is probably its world building, because it asks a lot of questions, and it goes with them. Like, technology versus magic is a common thing in settings like that. That's one of the few things I know that really gives a solid answer for why that's the case. Anyway, two things I was going to note earlier. One is, if we want to talk old school RPGs, on the list and near the top, so I'll be getting to it soon, on the poll, and it's towards the top of the results, so I'll be getting to it soonish, I do have Might and Magic 6, which is the direct sequel to a previous game I streamed, World of Zine. Also, one thing I find interesting, if I'm not mistaken, Dragon Quest and, by extension, Final Fantasy and all the games like it, heavily inspired by Ultima, if I'm not mistaken, Ultima 3. Which means, technically speaking, Final Fantasy is Richard Garriott's fault. Which is the second weirdest thing I would ever have come to learn on stream. The first being that Stan Lee is responsible for Sentai. Wizardry was the other big one, yeah. But I'm told, like, Ultima 3 was kind of big overseas. In fact, one of my favorite, I've mentioned it a few times online, one of my favorite weird game facts, Ultima 3 has J-pop. I am not kidding. I am really, really not kidding when I say that. A lo-fi version is even used for the tile screen on the NES version. Heard all about it from your mother. She said there's an important journey you have to make, and you're just a youngster. Well, before you head off, make sure to visit the shop. You know where it is, of course. Now slope and across the river. Once you've stocked up, head up to the village entrance to the north. We're all waiting to see you off. Yep, more Dungeons and Dragons, to the point that, I remember Final Fantasy 1 has, like, some blatant D&D stuff like Mind Flayers in it. I think later re-releases might have had to rename some of them. Dearie me, what am I going to do? But it's young Karn. You come along at just the right time. Got a favor to ask, you see. The other day I was playing with my lad. You know, messing around as you do. Well, anyway, he's got this fluttery feather that he loves, and, well, fool that I am, I managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew as far as the roof of your shed, so I go and get it myself. I'm not too good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fellow, so I was wondering if you'd mind climbing up there and getting back for me. You're doing me a huge favor, I'm telling you. Will I acquiesce to the request? Yes. Knew you'd help me out. I always paid attention to what the priest said in church. You know, stuff about always being kind to others. Fine fellow, and no mistake. There's no time to lose. My son's desperate to get his beloved feather back. Hurry on over to your shed. I'm sure you've climbed on your fair share of roofs, but just find something to climb around to impress B to jump up there. Once you found a fiery feather, bring it back here and see if I can't give you a little something in return. Best of luck. This must have been the thing I saw on the roof earlier where I mentioned I wouldn't know how to get there. It's up there, and I already see... No? Oh, I have a jump button. Okay. There's the feather, and also chest. That'll do. Also, thing I'm learning, purple is quest. Good to know. There you are. Looks like you got the feather. Would you mind letting me have it? I don't recall jumping in 9. Maybe 10 had jumping, but for some reason we never got it. I'm not sure we're even getting the upcoming offline version, which, come on, please. Thanks. Knew you wouldn't let me down. Can't wait to see the look on my boy's face. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something in return. And that's not all. Got a tip for you. I hope you'll find useful. If you ever want to do someone a good turn, just look for a purple speech bubble over their head. Let them know what they have to say and see if you can do anything to help. It's supposed to be kind to others. But don't feel that just because someone shared their woes with you, you have to help them right away. You can always come back when you want a little change of pace, or if you're not sure what to do next. But like I said, they're actually making a completely offline, non-MMO version of 10, and it's like, come on, we can't even have that? Anyway, thanks again. I really owe you one. Now, just remember, whatever's waiting for you up ahead, be kind to others and you'll do just fine. Items. Okay. Where's the shop? I see the shop. So, leaving old cobblestone, are you? Well, make sure you got all the essentials where you set off. I could give him a pot lid shield, which, yes. In fact... we will definitely get our equipment up to date. I see I'm already holding an alternate weapon. Yeah, the finishing a quest is very nice. Okay, I actually... Can I take... We'll take like 3 so we have a little bit of gold left. You carry them in case we need them, and I'm already holding plenty of herbs. So that should have me set. Am I heading this way? No. Also, I want to go... Yeah, they're going to let me buy the church. I'm going to want to make another save before we get to move on. Nope, wait. There's the exit. We got someone waiting for us. So this is it. My little soldier's really leaving. Might not be back for a while. Hope you said all your goodbyes, so ready? Alex, where did that come from? Well, off you go then. Let me get a drink.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become.
You know, now that you mention it, it does kind of
To
look like
think,
that.
It's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating. I mean, since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness.
RPG.
We're supposed to believe that you're
That's terrible, I love it.
reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
know where
are
this is going.
terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must
We'll go
allow
with
us
that,
to
Alex.
offer what
We'll go
little
with that.
assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you.
Oh, yeah.
May it prove useful in finding your way.
This is not a... Well, I guess it is serious, but it loves its puns regardless. There is one character, we might not meet him for a stream or two, he's only for one scene. I'm impressed with what they pulled off with him because it's kind of insane.
Lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Oh god, the Puff Puff Club. I remember it in 3. It's practically a tradition. I'm sure we'll find it here. Eventually. I know 14 has it. 14 has it. It does the joke too. Final Fantasy 14, that is.
Wait!
Because they had a Dragon Quest collab at one point.
Here, take this with you. I made it for you. It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. I don't know what's in store for you out there. But wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
We have a horse. First and foremost, though... No, where is it? I'm betting that charm is an accessory. Yeah. Gives just a tiny bit of extra defense, but, you know, we can. That would summon the horse if we need it. You know, if I wasn't already riding. that's unfortunate. Okay, never mind. I probably don't need to pester the slimes too much. It's kind of pointless. I haven't hurt anyone. Oh, I can run. Good to know. But it makes turning a little difficult. Also good to know. The Stark Raven? He looks pretty mad. Where did you go? Huh. Cruelcumber. Yep. Again, this series loves its puns. Case in point, a Cruelcumber. Also, can we just take a moment to note how well animated everybody is? Look at this guy go. We can afford to run now. There's enough space for that. Oh! I can just do that. Do I get XP for that, or does it just not count? Oh, hold on a sec.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one.
I love it.
It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics
Nothing.
of
Okay, that
survival,
just
you
kind of
know?
sucks.
Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith! That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Okay, so this works just like a church. Probably didn't need to make a save right now, but we do it anyway. What's this? Roving Emporium. Basically, shop. We don't need a Chimera Wing right now, and I'm sure we'll get Zoom soon enough. Yeah, I noticed after I finished talking to the statue, I can move, so that's interesting. Oh, that's a bell in case I want to summon my horse. You're new, let's pick a fight. Bunicorn. I think I remember these in Game Boy Color 3, but they had a different name. Yeah, I might be... I want to get more of a party together before I really start wandering around. So I'm going to be sticking relatively close to the main story for now. I have a feeling there's... Like, this isn't exactly an open world game per se, but I have a feeling later on there's going to be a lot of side quests throwing me around the... all around the game world. And again, I am going into post-game, so there's going to be a lot of me just doing stuff, rather than strictly following the story. Oh hey! These things can actually hurt. This game has a time limit. Or you just mean it's a long game in general, because yeah, I'm betting this is gonna be... I could easily be at this game for the whole year. My first stuff I might feel... Yeah. I don't need to get too bogged down in fighting right now. Again, the goal is mostly to get a team together. Although anything I knew I find, I'll probably fight at least once. Case in point, this Platypunk here. Can I get rid of you? Okay, I should use a herb now. Okay, I don't have any non-battle spells yet, so... Okay, that is a full heal even from really low health. If I'm not mistaken, this works where you only knock them away if it's a really easy fight. Yeah, case in point, I was dashing, I still gotta fight this guy. So I guess that's a good way to know if I should be taking fights or not. Can I knock them away with a horse? Yeah, this guy actually hurts a bit. I should probably fizz him. Or crit. Crit works too. looks like we're where we need to be anyway, so... I haven't seen you around here before. You're here to see the king, you say? Well, you won't find him around here. You better head to the castle. Go straight up the road, climb the steps, keep going, and Bob's your uncle. Just remember that they shut the gates as soon as the sun goes down. King needs his sleep, you know. You're best off hanging there bright and early if you want an audience. Speaking of... That's item storage. This is the inn. We should reset ourselves. Stay overnight. Oh, hey, side quest. I might as well pick them up, even if I can't do it right now. Amelia's stuck on the roof. She won't come down. Want to help me? Amelia's stuck on the roof. You have to help. I'm going to guess that's a kitty. Thank you so much. You're so nice. Please get Amelia down. She's scared of heights, you know. Item. Yeah, item in gold storage. Oh, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it's not uncommon in Dragon Quest for death to not just go into game over. In fact, I think if I recall, in some games in the series, if you die to a boss, go back and fight it again, the dialogue will note you're fighting them again. Oh, there you are. Hello. I have no idea if I'm going the right way. I'm probably not. Do I get up there? Right, this looks promising. Yeah, I don't think I can get in. I could probably reach this. Yeah. How do I get there? Okay, I was here earlier. Oh, I heard that. Yeah, I hear you. Is there a way to go into the building? Claims he'll be following the story until he has a team. Gets distracted saving Kitty. Welcome to my stream, people. Wait. Oh, other side, I guess. Okay, that lets me get up here, and now... There's a kitty. Cat's paw seems to be stuck in a hole in the roof. Do you want to help it? Yeah. Gently removes the cat's paw from the hole. Help the little girl's cat. Go and tell her the good news. Good thing falling damage doesn't exist. Did it? You got Amelia off the roof. Thank you. Thank you. Here, take this. Why do I have kitty litter? If you go on that roof, you can get up towers. Probably even climb down chimneys. Okay, back to the main road. We're heading for the castle. By which I mean, get distracted and look at side quest. All the way to Heliodor with just one goal in mind. Catch a glimpse of two of the greatest heroes in all of history. Sir Jasper and Sir Hendrik. The only problem is they won't let me into the castle. Can you believe it? Well, I'm not going to get him in person. I suppose I have to bide my time by reading up on them instead. Now, if you want to earn my eternal gratitude, you can help me find a book about the exploit of those two fabulous knights. So, I know there's a book about my two favorite knights just sitting on a bookshelf somewhere. I'm taking a look around west of the city, so maybe we should head east. See any bookshelves with red books in them? Take a closer look. Apparently they're ones worth reading. Do you manage to find a book about Jasper and Hendrik? Make sure to come back and tell me about it, will you? Good luck. Huh. Chemical cleanup. So east would be this way. I'm kind of just really hoping I'm in the right area, roughly. Anything in here? No. It's got to be in one of the buildings. Don't mind me, just being curious. I feel a little weird having taken that. Doesn't mean I'm giving it back, but still feels a little weird. Okay, that's a red book. That's a good start. Soldier and the Strategist, A Tale of Two Heroes. I found the book. Karn takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. No matter how ferocious an assault the monsters may launch against Heliodor, great kingdom shall not fall, for two heroic figures will stand in the path of any attacker. Excuse me. The first is Sir Hendrik, a warrior without equal. Countless times he has ridden his colossal black steed Obsidian fearlessly into the heart of an oncoming assault, scattering the enemy like so many leaves. He is chivalrous to a fault, and considered by many to be the greatest swordsman in the world. Even the vilest, most towering troll dare not stand its ground when faced with his whirling greatsword. Second half of this gallant duo is the shrewd and ingenious Sir Jasper. Guard has the sharpest military mind of the age. He has led heavily outnumbered forces to glorious victory again and again. Though as a swordsman he may be no match for Sir Hendrik, his ability to analyze any battlefield and quickly arrive at an ideal strategy for the situation at hand is unrivaled. These two great men, the swordsman and the strategist, to protect it, Heliodor need fear no foe. Now the book about two great heroes of Heliodor. Go and tell the tourist. Who's by where I need to go anyway, so we'll be passing him. Oh, there. You can tell from the look in your eyes that you found the book. Go on, tell me what it said. Is that Sir Hendrik is a mightier swordsman, but Sir Jasper is a peerless military tactician? I've heard as much. And between the two of them, they've made Heliodor a nigh on unbeatable military force. Well, I never fancy that. So glad you shared that with me. I feel a lot closer to my heroes and feel a lot safer knowing they're around to protect Heliodor. Thank you so much for enlightening me. May not have met them, but this is the next best thing. There's always something to say thank you. Well, that's impressive. Okay, don't worry about missing. I'm not guaranteeing we'll find them all, though I will be keeping an eye out. That's kind of the rule I have here. I only guarantee I'm going to try to beat the game. Try.
Halt! Not so fast.
State your business.
Explaining we've come to meet the king.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
Ah. What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Do you mind waiting here a minute?
Huh? Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through. His Majesty's waiting for you.
That doesn't sound ominous at all. Honestly, the scale of this is very impressive. Majesty's waiting for you to get to the throne room, head up those stairs, and go straight on.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
The Jewel of Dundrasil. You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor. How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor. The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature. I take it that you also bear the mark? Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he. Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The luminary walks among us once more. Tell me, O luminary, where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you.
Aaron tells King Carnarvon that he was raised in the village of Cobblestone. So I probably don't really need to read those little bits.
I see. Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep in the rocky south.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Yes, my liege.
Accursed luminary! I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed!
Okay.
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. Know this. The luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the luminary intertwined with the dread Lord of Shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One.
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Men, seize this wretch!
So, that went well.
You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth. By then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation. If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
Yeah, here's a hint. We're playing an RPG, and Cobblestone is the hero's hometown. You know what usually happens to the hero's hometown in an RPG? Hey, cut it out. No, 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 I feel like doing this. Get a grip, making a racket isn't going to help you any. Shh, keep it down, will you? There goes the neighborhood.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy.
Well, as you probably noticed, nothing's off the table, so that basically only leaves one other choice.
Something pretty bad. Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious? You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine? This is crazy.
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite. Come and get it.
The Luminary. You're serious? So it's all happening just like the seer said it would. We'd better get out of here. Huh? Wait here.
You? But... Oh!
Don't worry, I didn't kill him. But he won't be waking up anytime soon. Things will get pretty hairy up ahead. You'd better take this. Oh, and I found this in a corner over there. I guess it's your stuff, right?
And that's all my stuff back.
Me? I got this little beauty back. So now I'm pretty much unstoppable. We better get out of here before any more of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Hollow when you're ready to move out, okay?
By the way, now that we've been at this a little while, just small aside, it really is impressive how well they've translated this art style to 3D, don't you think? I probably should have looked around a little bit. Oh well.
I spend ages digging this hole, and you just happen to show up the day I finish it? Heck of a coincidence. Guess I really was meant to help you out, just like the seer said. Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later.
I remember 8 not
In
looking
you
too
go.
bad either. Speaking of adapting this art style, Akira Toriyama, right? Same guy behind Sandland that's coming out in like a month or so? That's actually looking pretty good. Also, yes, that means for anyone who's watching this in VOD or lurking right now and wondering,
The
yes,
sewers, huh?
the Dragon Ball Z
Well,
guy.
there must be a way out somewhere. Lead the way. I got
Same
you
thing
back.
for Sandland, which I name dropped. In fact, I think it's based off a new manga series he's doing. Which, neat. I should look into it. The game looks nice. Ooh, stuff. And Chrono Trigger. Yes, Chrono Trigger. Oh yeah, he's always been the art guy for Dragon Quest. Which, you know, it's pretty cool that he's stuck with it for 11 games. Actually, that's even an understatement because he's probably behind a lot of the side games too, with that.
There they are! You lot, over here!
I will note, particularly with Dragon Quest Monsters, guy does real good monster design. Real inventive stuff. There's gonna be a... Oh, I better get my butt moving. There's gonna be a 12.
Come on, this
Please
way.
bring that over here. I like this series. Yeah, and also... I got the Pixel remasters lately. I'd be open to playing some of them, though it'd be a while before we had that kind of opening. I probably could have just jumped the crate. Would have been a little easier. Don't mind me, I don't actually exist. I basically did that entire sequence by accident.
These guys don't give up, do they? Seriously?
Yeah, that first one I practically ran right into him, but it didn't take. And there was one near the end who kind of turned my way, but no. I mean, it's just a little set piece. I wouldn't be surprised to learn they made it extremely forgiving.
You okay? Looks like we shook the guards, at least.
I know the first Trails game does something interesting with a stealth section. It gets easier every time you screw it up.
That looks like a way out. Maybe our luck's about to change.
Like, you're trying to get past guards, and every time you screw up, they mention, like, oh yeah, it's a little later and some of the guards have left. Which, like, mild spoilers for Trails, I guess, but that game's pretty old. Yeah, it's very near the end of the game where you have to sneak through an area. It's like out of a town you're in, I think. I screwed it up a few times, and every time the MC would make some mention about how some time has advanced and, like, the guards are leaving, patrols are changing around, and it's basically the stealth section gets a little easier every time you screw up, to a point that it's practically a cakewalk. Which is a really neat way to handle it, especially since, you know, this isn't a stealth game. We might as well ease up a bit if you're having trouble, because that's not really the point of this game. I like it when a game thinks itself through like that. Like, I like that it accounts for, oh, right, this isn't normally a stealth game. You might not be, you might not be good at this, so we've got a plan B if you're getting stuck. And I do like it when games complain for that kind of stuff. That's a huge-ass dragon.
Wait, there's something there. If we stand and fight, we're dead. Let's get the heck out of here.
We gotta move.
Let's get out of here. Well, here goes nothing. Whew. I think we gave it the slip.
Alchem made a dinosaur game?
Spoke too soon.
Speaking of which, I do have a Ys game on the list. It'll show up eventually. And part of me is considering getting into Trails, but I want to finish Yakuza first, because Trails is another one of those things where
come on,
if I do it, I'm going to be at it for an obscenely long time, because that's a lot of game to cover. Also, I like that we can see slimes and light fleeing as we run here. Like, even the other monsters don't want to be here right now. Just, nope, we're leaving. We're out of here. You mean a blobber like wizardry? Wait, I think I heard dinosaur mentioned before, like in a blog somewhere. Huh. Yeah, the name sounds weirdly familiar. Did Gaming Hell cover it?
That was way
I
too
can't
close
recall.
for comfort. What's that thing doing under the castle anyway? Well, whatever. We should get going.
HG 101. That might be the case.
Uh-oh.
That might be the case, yeah.
Run!
Honestly, an impressive effect.
We made it. Just. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Huh?
There he is, the Darkspawn.
Ah, me and my big mouth. Move, now! Looks like our luck finally ran out.
There they are. We've got them now.
No way back, huh? If they catch us, we're dead meat.
Hold!
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary. I don't have much choice.
Come on. Let's not do anything stupid now.
The name's Eric, by the way.
Nice hair. Oh, is it one of those things where if you beat it, it just plays out like you lost anyway? And it does sound like a bit of a New Game Plus thing. Ooh, intro time. I better shut up for a bit. Because the overture's about to start, and that's always good. You're remembering that one side story in Yakuza 0, aren't you, Alex? Yeah, we should make a save now. It's been a little while.
Wake up, lazy bones. Come on, up you get. Finally. I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own. But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces. In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do. Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
And that's a story achievement. There's a side quest here. I should give it a quick look. Oh. The nun's in here. Okay. There we are.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
Funny that.
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, don't know where that cough came from,
And you heard this
really.
when you were in Heliodor.
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from. Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right?
Out we go.
Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from? I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts. But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember?
Okay.
That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor. Ha! That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I was watching someone play Fire Emblem earlier. It's, Twitch streaming has suddenly started working at work again, which is great because it makes nice, easy background noise while I'm doing stuff. Okay. First and foremost. So that blue-haired chap with you is called Eric, is he? Well, he looks like he knows how to handle himself. Could have picked a worse traveling companion, that's for certain. Now, tell me something. Have you heard of pet powers? They're special attacks that you can only unleash with the help of your companions. Basically, they're what happens when spells and abilities are mixed together in various combinations. And believe me, they're well worth learning. I see I've piqued your interest. Well, let me think. Of course, I got just one for you to try. I'm pretty sure you and your friend Eric put your minds to it. You'll be able to master his little cracker known as the real decoy. Oi. All you need to do is team up and try it out on some hapless monster. You'll see how incredible it is. What do you say? Fancy giving it a try? Spirit, for just one word of warning, this pet power won't work unless the people performing it are pepped up. And what does that mean, I hear you ask? Well, it's just when you're in battle and monsters are attacking you and suddenly find out you're fully focused and ready for anything. It should be enough to get you there, I'm sure. Now, stop listening to me waffling on and get out there and try it. If you can have a monster with a real decoy, come back and let me know. I don't think we can call our horse from here anyway, so... We don't want to go to the Mango Grove yet. I don't have control over him just yet. Oh, don't do that! Yeah! And Dragon Quest Builders makes him speak like Yoda. I'm not kidding. Yeah. One of the interesting things about Dragon Quest builders is the monsters are not always hostile, and you do talk to and take some quests from some of them, including at least one Bodkin Archer, and they speak like Yoda. Okay, so... Oh, we should put this to work. Guess what? Skill trees are a thing. I can't do anything with this. Can I do swords? What? I wouldn't mind. Let's take this for now, because I think he's currently got knives. I might as well get more out of him. We do get to fill out the whole skill tree eventually, so I don't have to sweat it too much. Because I might want to switch over to boomerangs, because, hey, free attack, free AoE attacks, basically. There we go. Put him to follow orders. That means I should be the one to have control over him now. Thank you, RPG. So I should have pet powers. Get both party members. Lets me do real decoy. Good. I can go hand that quest in. That's specifically what I was trying to do here. As a bonus, we didn't even travel that far. No, don't say a word. You don't need to. Men with my vast fighting experience can recognize a first-time prep power user a mile off. Look into your eyes, a spring in your step, glow of satisfaction. Oh yes, you nailed it all right. You should be proud of yourself to have teamed up with a trusted ally and pulled off a pep power. It's a momentous day for any aspiring warrior. Feels amazing, doesn't it? It's nothing like pep power, and I must say I feel rather proud of having opened your eyes to their wonder. Here you are. Consider this a small souvenir to commend this magical moment. Don't forget, there are many more pep powers out there just waiting to be discovered. The number of ways in which spells and abilities can be combined is not even my imagining. I don't think they're all just two-person affairs. Oh no, there are some that need 3 of you to be pepped up before they can be performed too. Cut a long story short, the more spells and abilities you master, and the more companions you meet, the more pep powers will become available to you. Which just goes to show you that you can't always go it alone in this life. No, there are times when it really pays to work with others. This feels like a more refined version of what was it in previous games? Amped? That was a little harder to work with because you would just lose Amp very quickly. Might as well give you a little extra. And just to be safe, let's toss you a herb. I should get him armor when I get an opening for it. Yeah, it's...
Another one bites the dust.
Because I think it was in 9 I saw it, and yeah, it was also in 8. With the problem being, once you got it, which could be a little tricky to do, the moment you did anything, you lost it. Anything. So if it came at an inopportune time, well, that's it. This feels a lot more lenient. It waits until you finally use it up. There we go. Don't do that. You jerk.
Not bad.
On the bright side, I guess it is more XP and gold. I have no idea how I got away with that. You know what? Archer first so we can't call buddies. That's fine.
Another one bites the...
Ooh, wait. I see that. I should go get it. Hello? Huh. I guess we can't do anything with him right now. You know, doing a transition just to have me walk a bit to do a transition is a little silly. Just a little.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions, the Red Orb. They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it. After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you. Time to go liberate that loot to the garbage pile.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor. Grimy little secret the posh folks over the wall don't want you to know about. Eh. You ain't from around here, eh? Well, if you ain't got a reason to stick around, I wouldn't bother. What's that? You're looking for the dump? Well, you're in the right part of town for rubbish. There's a great big pile of it in the middle. Maybe I'll save after I get the... Ooh, wait, equipment shop. We need this. Eric's pretty much running around naked. We gotta fix that. Or not. Oh, I already own one of these. Well, for now, I might as well get him the better knife. Actually, out of idle curiosity. Copper sword would be good. I don't want to get too bogged down in searching for and grinding for gold, though, so I'll let it slide for now.
This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot. Now, it was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1000% sure. It's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was. Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have... I'm
sorry.
gonna find him. And you're gonna help me. Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. Come on. It's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it. This whole place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days, Dirk and me used to lay low here whenever things got hairy. Ruby? Ruby, you there? It's me, Eric. There's something I need to ask you. Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where Dirk is, it's her. Which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town.
There we go.
Get out of here! Go on! Good dog. Good doggy. Stay. Ah, 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 ah.
Can't find Ruby anywhere. How about you? Any luck? You saw her heading back to the inn? Great! Let's head over there and find out what she knows.
Here's the inn.
Well, if it isn't my favorite landlady.
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key! Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about. Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always delight to sail close to the wind.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
Dirk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while. Didn't he open some fancy shop up
She
by
really
the
is, isn't
castle?
she?
Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cash he is, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money? Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Look, in this part of town, you don't go asking too many questions. You know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair. That no-good traitor? I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And also he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get what I'm owed. You'll see. But we'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him. Wait, isn't he... Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs. I think it was him. Maybe we can borrow one of somebody.
Excuse me. Nice one, Bullseye. That great big coward of a guard nearly weed himself when he saw ya. Cute dog. What? You think you're staring? What do you think you're staring at, eh? Get lost. You what? You wanna borrow my dog? Having a giraffe, ain't you? Look, I ain't got time for this. Go on. Then you look. Bullseye is a lone wolf like me. Don't take kindly to strangers. No, he looks like a good boy. Sorry. But you know what? Some old water and a buzzberry or two might change his mind. You're gobbling at me like that for it. Ain't like I'm asking much. Just go shake a tree and grab some berries in it. Go down, do the walkway thing, and it's right on. Big tree, funny berries on it. Bosh. As for the holy water, well, that's easy. Buy from the shop. Remember, I didn't say holy water or buzzberries. Want them both, otherwise no deal. I think I have the berries already. I already have 2. I'm hoping they only want at like 1. So, item shop, item shop. Oh, we have an armor shop. Just let me take a look. I'm not going to buy anything because I got to get the water. Old underclothes that smell faintly of sweat and regret. We do need to get him armor because he's basically naked right now. I probably have enough for holy water. Worst case scenario, it shouldn't take long to get that kind of money. Right. Buzzberry or 2. Okay. So, yeah, it looks like what I asked for. One of you actually brought it. Mug. Here, Bullseye. It's your favorite. Buzzberries. We'll share these, alright? Good, ain't they? Right. Sprinkle some holy water on you, shall we? There we go. I'll just steer clear when you go playing outside town. Nice. But don't look at that. Bullseye looks after me, and I look after him. Anyway, a promise is a promise. He's yours for a bit. Look after him, all right? Bullseye, listen, boy. Go and play with the nice man for a bit, okay? And now it should just be a matter of walking over to this. You behind me? You behind me? Hi! I brought you a friend!
Halt! This gate leads to the nice part of town. My job is to protect respectable people from being bothered by rabble and riffraff. In other words, you.
You got this post because nobody likes you, didn't you?
Ah! No! No! Not a dog! Anything but that!
Worked like a charm. Now to head up to where all the rich folks live and find out what the heck Dirk thinks he's up to.
Dog Monday, yes. You want to bet the dog is just super friendly and has no idea why he keeps running like that? No. Okay. Worth a shot. Okay, guards aren't going to let us pass. Let me find another way to get to Dirk's shop. Now, I did see something back around this way. It's one of those little pink bubbles that lets me know there's something helpful over here. Was that your lure shop run by someone called Dirk? Got a feeling there's someone by that name who lives in a big mansion by the castle. Hurrying up to that part of town, take my advice and use the rope up on the roof of this house. You'll be there much quicker. One word of advice, you'll need to be able to jump to get up there. Do that by pressing B in case you don't know. I mean, we kind of did the jumping tutorial quest earlier. Oh, they mean this rope. Oh, there's another rope here. It is a little weird that a random guy basically told us, hey, go climb on top of this building, then do the Assassin's Creed thing. It's much faster. What? Yes, I can run through the fountain like a weirdo. I am not allowed to pet the dog. Obviously, we do not want to go into the castle. That would be very bad. Said big mansion up by the... Wait. I can tell by the map, this is the one that has a door, so we probably want to go this way. Every soldier in town is running around saying some character called the Darkspawn is on the loose. Can't make head or tail of it. Well, they would chase you first. All I know is they've got me too head up to enjoy my food. Honestly, what is the world coming to?
Place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very special indeed. Happen to have any orbs in stock?
Eric!
Long time no see, old pal.
Or I was waiting for someone to say that. Damn it, GDQ.
My compadre, my partner in crime. It's really you, large as life and fighting fit. I'm so happy to see you.
You have no shame, huh? Get your backstabbing hands off of me! You always were full of it, Dirk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
I never! I promise you, I never sold you out. I was worried sick about you. I only opened this place to try and help you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got the gift, even if I do say so myself. When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. I couldn't stand the thought of you being in there. In the end, I realised I'd have to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, and pocketed the reward. Then I used the cash to open up the shop here, and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle so they'd let you escape.
Now that you mention it, I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Exactly. I was paying them to turn a blind eye, weren't I?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
That's the spirit! Eric, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But I need that orb. And now we don't even know where it is.
Oh, yes, we do. Right this way, gentlemen.
I didn't know the right way. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He's right outside.
So, where is it?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ears to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see? Well, a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the Kingsbarrow, and it's been under lock and key there ever since.
The Kingsbarrow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's southeast of town. Same direction as Cobblestone. Which means we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
It was
You coming,
raining
Dirk? A little
about after
adventure
dinner.
for old time's sake?
Hasn't gotten cold enough. It's been not quite as cold here, so it hasn't turned to snow
can do.
yet.
I got a shop to run, and I'm a married man these days.
Married? Wow, you really have changed. Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go into business someday. I'm happy for you. We'd better get going. Take care, Dirk, and thanks for everything.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh? And don't you two go doing anything I wouldn't do.
The south gate is crawling with guards. We won't be walking out that way. And Hendrik's men are too uptight to take bribes. Guess we'll have to go the long way round. If we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the Kingsbarrow from the other side. We can drop into Cobblestone on the way. Okay, let's head back downtown.
Watch yourselves out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing. There's plenty go in there and never come out.
It'll take more than a few kid stories to scare us off. And besides, it's the only way to get there.
Okay. Definitely a good time for a save. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do. So where's the way back to downtown? Found it. Oh, hi, Cruller time.
Any sign of them?
No, nothing. Let's search the town again.
Look at all those lights. They're pretty keen to find us, huh? We'd better steer clear of Heliodor until the heat dies down. All right, through the Mangle Grove and onto Cobblestone. Let's do this.
Just out of curiosity. Guess knows anything from here. You know what? I think we're going to stop here because Mangle Grove and visiting Cobblestone after what has, well, it's pretty obvious something terrible happened down there, should be a good way to start off the next stream. For now, though, out of terminal curiosity, what if I don't want to continue? It's kind of interesting to have that feature. Anyway, let's go find someone to pester. Who's up to something? Who's up to something? You know what? Dotlev's playing FF4, so why not from one retro RPG to another? Well, part of it, I guess 11's not really retro, but, you know, very traditional. Anyway, yeah, we will be getting back to this Thursday, and Friday should be more Titan Quest. Just give it a couple seconds.
This is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'm letting Overture finish again, because we're that close. Anyway, thanks for everyone stopping by, and I'll see you later. Bye.